A child's chapel hall. The boy's steps on God's black stairs, muffled in dust and on the must of the communion wine, and mindful of all his or hers or Ms. reputed forgiveness. The boy's own dark mystery and irresistible magnetism pulling legs step by step to open that long unopened cupboard to discover the crockery of parties past that was set on trestle tables and white paper cloths, with ham sandwiches in ivory white bread, piled with red pop bottles and sticky bun fingers. Bun feasts that have long turned to fasts in the vastness of time run out of short trousers. Another door, as slim as a pencil box, opened into the back of the organ. More wind in the boy's gasps than many a hymn to high heaven in those century cobweb pipes. Frozen in those pipes and tubes were many a retreat voluntary, while the congregation facing silver pipes, with their black-gapped teeth over pouting lips, sang in shivers. The next few steps into the unknown we knew and recognised as the upper circle of the chapel, asleep in the deep dark with not a sound. Black as hell it was, as the boys clung to the riddle of the Holy Ghost's benevolence, however malevolent a naughty boy's cunning plan. Now is the time. Over the balcony onto the polished ledge, and down the north face to the pulpit of Olympus, spread-eagled, a cruciform star he was in the dark matter of this astral enormity, with the chapel clock opposite tut-tutting disapproval. When suddenly the light of heaven split the night into a singularity of time, and the voice of God pointing said, "What the hell are you doing?" I swear he swore, even though I was levitated in nail-splitting suspension above the pews of fools. But it was the deacon who had spoken. Thank God it was not God, for we knew the deacon was a parsimonious chapel mouse in a mothball suit and platitudes of love in circumlocution. But the adventure had been ruptured. The boards we trod sadly back with plodding heads, down into the light of the morning church hall, under the radiant bricks of gas fires hanging high upon the walls and pulled by the rusty chains clanking of sufficiency. Boys will be boys, but these boys were parsimoniously downtrodden by the girls ignoring their ignominy. And then the band of hope spoke, "Onward, Christian soldiers, marching us to war." Later, stealing down the toilet stairs, as dark as pea stains into the bowels of the chapel, on another escapade resplendent in conspiratorial smirk. Past the toilets, the chancel door condescended to open as the light switch quietly spilled across the purple velvet tablecloth of the high priest Bible classes that wet the sisterhoods' knickers or pulled down their tears upon the rugged cross-laddered skin-flaked stockings. Peddling the foot-pump organ's bronchitic phlegm, the toe-curling sound caused a hush, hush, and the carafe of communion wine winked in the night as "Let's go" won the day, and the exit door led back into the chapel, or on an aside turned into an anteroom sky-barred against the entry by miscreants, but a room with nothing worth stealing as we stole back into the hall, being packed up for home. And in the outside light of the damp grey sky of sadness that clings to every chapel wall of the valley of the shadow of dearth of fun. Band of Hope, what did it mean? We ask as we play the week away until the evening of the next meeting. The chapel scratches down to sleep in all the rooms of this dusty mansion of God. Suffer the naughty children to come unto me, tried and tested to destruction upon the thin ice of childhood.